Because me, oh, if they call me from our house that they want to do something, I will ask them, hello sir, ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́? If they say àwọn ò tà lọ́sẹ̀, èmi náà tà.
Apart from government workers gan, if you are working, collecting any salary, please be saving, oh, because of what? Because of ọjọ́ alẹ́.
And I also would like us to eradicate this mentality of you don't owe anybody anything, nobody owes you something. As a parent, you owe your children the best to your ability.
Some parents are like that. The way she said, some parents are like that they're expecting from you, which is not supposed to be. It is not supposed. And if you fall in that category, that okay, maybe your parents are expecting something from you, I think the best option is do whatever you can, or you run away, because you want to please your parents. They are not your God. They are not your God.
See, number one thing that I want us to all realize is this topic is two sides of a coin. We can never reach a compromise on it. Never. Because the way my parent treated me is different from the way your parent treated you. So it's always going to be two-faced. Everybody has their story and everybody has their mindset. But one thing I want to say before my question, nothing that is being said today should hinder whatever thing you want to do to your parents. Don't change your mindset for any reason. Whatever the way they train you, whatever what your parent does to you, that you feel back that you can give back to them is what you should do. What everybody is saying here, if I want to talk about, and funniest thing is on Mother's Day, Father's Day, we all write epistles. But deep shit, no. We all write epistle, we all praise them. But I feel like the moment most of us start to stand up to things that they do to us that we don't like, I feel like we may have a very better parenting later in future. Because I won't lie to you, if we all grow up with this mindset, it's going to be very, very bad. Omoti said something about her father. I feel like even in generations and decades to come, she will has it to her kids. Papa mi she buy for me. So even if I am not saying you're going to end up with anybody that is a bad husband, I'm just citing an example. Even though the husband she ends up with is not responsible, my father was there. I don't know if I'm making a reference to that. So please don't change your mindset. The way they raised Azibams is different from the way they raised me. It's the way from the way they raised Olamide. So please don't change your mindset on what you want to do to your parents. John Toriolo. So my question now is back to what Olamide said, that run away till you have financial stability. Did you know the meaning of financial stability? How do you now realize financial stability if you're not taking responsibilities?
Yeah. Probably I didn't say it properly. Let me recapitulate in a way that is going to be direct so that everybody will understand. When I say run away, I'm not saying you should run away completely without communication. Don't get me wrong. When you run away, I gave an example. I'm running away. I'm not doing anything, right? I'm not giving anybody any money. Running away, I'm on the street, I'm hustling, regardless of whatever it is I'm doing. Let's assume I'm running away, I'm doing bricklaying work, right? I now make at the end of the month or at the end of after 6 months from my savings, maybe I'm doing thrift, I'm doing one or two things. After 6 months, maybe I now have 500K as my savings. In my running away, that doesn't mean I can't give them 50K from it. Because the 500K, I'm trying to double it again. Instead of wasting the money, that doesn't mean I can't say, let me give you 50K. Just use it to guide. I'm not okay yet. That is running away. I'm not saying running away and cut all ties. No communication, no calling, no checking up on how you are doing. That's not what I'm saying. But running away and let them know that for the next 1 year, if I don't give you money, not that I don't care about you, it never green for this side. Financial stability, none of us wait there. I don't know what we are doing. Nobody get financial stability. We just deceive ourselves. No financial stability anywhere. So that is it.
So I think where the actual issue is responsibilities again and priorities. Responsibility is taking care of your parents and expecting appreciation from it. Priority is when your parents decide to impose an agreement of payment on you as if because of one reason or the other that your parents or they are on a Christian way, tó bá tọ́jú parent ẹ ò lè ṣe gbá ò lè ṣàwo and whatever it is not real. I think the start of everything is based on failure of parenting. I'm sorry, but if you don't have enough money to take care of your kids, I don't think there should be any reason for you to give it to them. You work hard, grow up. You don't expect your kids to become an investment. They are not investment. They are for you to take care of. So if you don't know how to take care of them, there's no reason for you to be in that situation. Now, use this my guy for the example. The thing he said really, really makes sense. His mother said, "Owó tẹ́ fún mi ṣì kù, ó ṣì wà ńlẹ̀." It is an act that I have money enough to take care of myself. My children are being responsible by taking care of me. Nǹkan tó dẹ̀ ń fún mi yẹn kò really kò ṣe pé mo need ẹ̀ ń sìn mo kàn keep ẹ̀ síbì kan ni. Ó máa wà available fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn padà. That is because the parents are actually responsible truly. You see, the ones that are not responsible, as the money is coming, they're already planning for the next one that is coming. And that is where the failure is. Ó ń gbógun tọmọ lọ́mọ tó ń try láti build fún àwọn ọmọ tó ń náà fẹ́ bí. But you are forgetting the fact, okay, anywhere, it is due to one or two reasons from our parents' decisions since when they were young. They decide to come from one parent, one person say, I decide to marry this one, I decide I have this money. I'm not married. And the reason I'm not married is because I'm scared. If I don't have enough, honestly, if I don't have enough money to take care of my kids, no. If I don't have money to take care of my kids, I don't want to bring them. I do not want to bring them. I don't want to have the reason to be disturbed as. So honestly, it all goes down. The deep is bad parenting. Anybody that says my child is my investment, you have made a pure mistake since when you are young. Responsibility is when you have a responsible child generally. I know I have to take care of my mom. I know I have to do my best. That is why I have to work now and make enough money to make her comfortable in her old age when she cannot do anything. Ibẹ̀ lẹ máa ti rí pé àwọn ìyá kan ó dọ́dọ̀ wọn ó wà nílé kan and all of a sudden all the children saved money and got a maid, got a cook that will be taking care of the mother, got an house nurse. Those are the responsibility. That's the actual responsibility of kids. So if you take from me when I'm young, owó tó yẹ kí n kó jọ ní time tí mo kéré ń sìn tẹ́ bá jẹ́ kí n pín lórí àwọn àbúrò mi or the responsibility tó yẹ kẹ́yìn take decide okay o ẹ máa fi lé mi lórí and after everything it just keep damaging me and I keep people spend money.
So all those things is based on the mentality of the parent. Kò ń ṣe wípé some parents are like that. The way she said, some parents are like that they're expecting from you, which is not supposed to be. It is not supposed, and if you fall in that category that, okay, maybe your parents are expecting something from you, I think the best option is do whatever you can or you run away. Because if you're not running away, you see, because if you're not running away, it's going to be affecting yourself. You're going to be affecting yourself in a way that whatever you have to only láti máa depend lórí only láti máa ṣe fáwọn òbí ẹ. You have 100% of money to take care of yourself, then you want everything to go to your parents. No. And what you said earlier, you said whatever you do to your parents, no, that is a total no, because my parents are average, right? I'm not praying that I'm going to be for life like that.
Okay,
I'm going to be wealthy to take care of my child.
So you supported that child should run away.
Yes, I did.
That child should run away.
I did.
In this side of the world that we are living, we are very emotional. So in a situation whereby you ran away, that parent died, and you felt like some guilt inside you that I feel you could feel I could have done better probably when you were around.
In that situation,
The background to this problem is this Yoruba adage that says, "Tokete badagba." That's where we all got it, or they all got it wrong. However, I'm not saying it is wrong for us to be responsible for our parents, because definitely when they are old, they can no longer walk, right? It's still fine to, it's very, very well good for a child to take care of their parents. But the entitlement is where we now have a problem. And the problem still falls back on, should I call it poverty or not being financially stable? Because the wealthy, they are not expecting their children to come and take care of them. They already have everything on ground. But for those parents that are still struggling, they will always and always depend on their children. So it's a thing from back, and I'm not sure we can fix it now. It will still take a while. We need change of mindset, and I'm not sure I can sit down and start changing my mom's or my dad's mindset right now. So it's going to take a long time.
Like you said the other time, the truth is, Africa, let me use Nigeria in this context, is a very wild place. And honestly, we have plans. But each and every one of us here, like the mommy rightly said now, about if you're a government worker, each and every one of us right now, our businesses is hanging on policies. A policy today might ruin everything you've worked for. You get? And I also would like us to eradicate this mentality of you don't owe anybody anything, nobody owes you something. As a parent, you owe your children the best to your ability. I don't expect anybody here to send their kids to public schools, because I feel we can at least afford very good education for them. And when you are done and you're working and you have, I feel like you owe your parents. Some parents tried, they saved. And once they clock 60, 70, they start battling serious illness. It will be very crazy for you to be like, okay, would you tell them to die? Do you understand? You would not tell them to die. So I just feel like there has been this uprising of people making this notion like nobody owes you anything, you don't owe anybody anything. There's nobody here that got to where they are on their own hard work. Everybody has been given a platform. So like the last person said, to the best of your ability, just give. You try. But the problem comes where you are trying to shoulder what you cannot. Yes. Some people are actually good with, what you call carry me. You go to your family house and you feel like I can do this, I can do that. Even if you can't, sometimes just soft pedal a bit.
Whatever you sow, you will reap. There are some times to just pé you may spend for your parents, for your family, and that is not what you will reap.
Yeah. Yes.
Being responsible for our parents does not mean it's not only spending money for them. Calling them, taking care of them is among responsible. Wait. We may not financially okay. You will not be financially buoyant, but using yourself to block the place of financially. Your parents will pray for you, even if you have bad parents. Wait. See, if you have bad parents, wait. Every one of us. See, the problem we are having, we are just talking of rich. It's not every one of us will reach. Let's add that mentality. No, about of religion, it's not every one of us will reach. Yes, I will tell you the reason why I'm saying this. All fingers are not equal. You may not reach, but
Because do we have I want to ask question, do we have government workers here? We have. Please. Apart from government workers gone, if you are working, collecting any salary, please be saving. Because of what? Because of Ojo Ale. Don't depend on your children.
This thing, we are talking about ourselves now. We are not talking about what has gone. We are talking about present now. Please, please, let us work on ourselves. For those of us that still have parents, I think we are all working. The little you have, you can give to them if they ask from you. But don't do above what, because you want to please your parents. They are not your God. They are not your God. Please work for yourself, work for your life, work for your ojo now.
Thing is, I think the whole mistake there's a plenty of mix up. The mix up is the fact that I'm yelling on run away. Now, yelling on run away does not mean I'm traumatic, but I will have just one thing that I need to put out there. I eventually ran away at a point. Now, one thing I'm trying to say is when I said run away, I didn't mean, it's not the reason why I say run away is mom see me only means by pay half a meal make her no die, find money give her. That's responsibility. But if she does not understand the fact that I don't have kini mo fe se. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm saying run away, it is not because I'm saying leave your parents, close your ear, don't talk to them, abandon them. No.
Before you run away,
hold on. I was doing the best I can. I was being a child, not understanding what to do with money. Nobody ever even told me buy a land. Do you understand? Invest in something. It was not there. Now I have a cousin that we're making same money. That guy is in Canada now, and he has made the same money the same time. We're sharing percentage of money then, but he was saving all his money and he was being very cruel to everybody. But I wasn't cruel. Now the reason why I said run away is if you are not cruel enough to be able to save and still take care of your parents, leave. Because if they have to call you and tell you, okay, okay, what will you do? You have to actually attend to them. So instead of you attending to them, leave the house for the meantime. If you love your parents, leave the house for the meantime. If you are not financially okay, make enough money to be able to call them. When they call you, be able to answer. That is the point. You see, there's sometimes we say people call traumatic looking like, okay, it's people live with trauma. Your parent died is a trauma. The fact that you are growing up, you live with it, you understand what it means to live with it. And it does not affect your kind of person if you understand yourself. So in my own situation, I'm not traumatic, as this lady has said. Yeah? No, I'm not traumatic as she has said. But there's one thing I need you to get is I understand the fact that if I had saved a lot then, the money I'm going to make from there, by now, I'll be able to comfortably take care of them and I wouldn't have any issue at all. But I didn't run away. I was at home.
I think what Giovanni said the other time about running away or not running away, that's what I want to talk about. The solution is not for you to run away. Do we understand? If you have parents that are not financially buoyant and you feel that, okay, you have responsibility like to take care of them, or you are emotional to the extent of taking care of them, and you know that, okay, the little that you have, you are doing it, but it's not enough. The best thing for you as a teenager or as an adult is for you to sit your parents down. Let them know that, okay, this is what I feel, this is my pocket, this is what I am earning. I am not earning as much as you expect or as you think I am getting. So that you're not hello. So it's just to sit them down, let them know that this is the way you expect it to be. Hello, please, one house. If you let them know that this is what you are earning, you are not earning as much as they feel, because most of these parents, they will, as far as they are seeing you looking good or something, they'll be like, ọmọ mi ṣì ń ó ṣì wà okay, ó ṣì ń ṣe díẹ̀ tí wọn náà dẹ̀ tún fún wọn níwọ̀nba tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. So they'll be like, okay, maybe pẹ̀lú mo ṣe ń pè tó ń fún mi ó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ni. So if you don't sit them down and let them know that mom sí eléyìí tí mò ń ṣe out of pé
out of compassion. You know, some of them will understand. They won't expect you to go and rob. Well, most of them will do.
Go back to when you were younger. Will you face your life first or face your parents first?
I will face my life.
The answer is fucking life first.
I will face my life.
It is important to face. See, if you love, see, okay, wait. If you love somebody, wait. If you love somebody, hello, wait. I'm telling you, if you don't have money, see, poverty cool. But you have, if you love somebody, you have to take care of it.
Like I said, everything comes down to communication. You are not paying attention. Everything comes down to communication. Babami, I did go month for 10 years, for 5 years, for 2 years, till I'm financially stable. You can call me. But if I don't turn up for you, it's not intentional. It now comes down to wait. It now comes down to you personally. I'm the firstborn. We are 2 in my house. My sister is in Lagos. My sister is doing very okay more than me. If my sister is walking on the street of Lagos and somebody park for road and say, young girl, you look good, let me buy you lunch, and gives her 500k. My sister, I did there. I know they there. Alpha K. I don't send you one money. Person buy me lunch. I get change. I just talk to you, make I turn up for you. You know why she's doing that? Not because I called her, but because the communication level, the mindset of growing up, the kind of thing your parents are using to teach you how you need to be. That is, be responsible, be taking care of yourself, have yourself in mind that this is not about, it's not a must. If she decides that she doesn't want to give me, she's not going to give me. I'm going to give you another example. I've not been to my parents or my mom's side in like a year plus, right? If I get to, maybe I go to Kwara and I get to Ilorin now. I have people who will be on my neck as I'm entering that town. As they see me, they maybe na bike a day, maybe na inside boat a day. As from the junction, anybody that has been to Ilorin, as I dey drop for, they rally me like this till I get to where I'm staying. You don't get time. Till I get to that tanke, I get people when no say K don't come everywhere, don't palash. Say everything there. But my mom, if my mom is beside me, you know what she will say? Yoni, money that I've not collected from my kid, Emma Bami rush here. Do you know what that means? Which means things that she's not going to enforce on me. That is a must, you do this for me. Do not come to my kids with unnecessary billing. Do you get the difference? Because you understand. So our parents need to understand.
Okay, so I feel first and foremost, right? We will all get old.
Yeah.
We will all have kids,
Yeah.
right? And the experience that you have, I'm just saying, that you have might be different from what your kids will have, right? So I will talk from my own personal context. I lost my dad 1998, right? 1998, left with my mom alone. So I know how much he suffered to train me to school. So I know how much he suffered to train me to school, right? Now, nobody needs to tell me. So nobody needs to tell me that it is my responsibility to take care of her. Nobody needs to tell me, because I know how much all the good we had done while she was still working, all the gold she has, everything she sold, every dime, right, to send me to school. So nobody needs to tell me that it is my responsibility to take care of her, right? Till date, this thing will go far. No, I won't say it. Till date, I still do, right? Monthly. You understand? Now, there are also parents that the way you started with your kids when they were younger would also determine what these people, what these kids would react to you, what they would do to you while you are old. So I have a perfect example of a lady that she still came to my house like 2 days ago. She makes hair. She's just 20 years old, right? Now she went to learn hairdressing, sorry, hair making. I think 2 years ago she did the normal freedom and everything. The father looked for a shop for her, right? Uber shop, everything. The account she's using is the father's account. Yeah. So any money she makes is going straight to the father's account. So she doesn't even have a say on her own money. So they've made her realize that you are now old enough to also contribute into the family.
At 20 years.
That's what?
That's not making her realize. You are very responsible.
Okay.
You said something. Very sorry. You said something already that made me realize that. See, that's where priorities and responsibility came from.
Okay.
You saw your parents, your parents, they were doing very well.
Sure.
No, let's even say they're not doing very well. They won't try it. Obviously, you see anybody to over parenting.
Yes.
The problem is what those parents are demanding at the moment where the child is still
Struggling.
is very hard.
Exactly.
The
So
question that she's asking is, what do that child right now? What should you do?
okay, so this context I just mentioned now is also similar to what you just said. So I'm not saying that for this particular lady, right? It's actually that's a good thing. It's actually bad because at what age? 20 years old, right? She not a struggle to say, okay, whatever money I make, she knows that this money is going. So now to what she just said, if you are struggling, right, and the parent is still giving you that eat body eating of you're not doing enough. That is then you have a, I'm sorry to say, you have a bad parent. You have bad parents, right? If you want to run away, run away. But again, like I said, depending on the kind of parent that you have, the first house I ever beat in my life was my mother. I had to give every month. I know how much when I was my first salary was back in 2013 for like 2 years straight. I know by car. I was sending money home just build this house because I know another thing I took it as a responsibility because I know okay, I had to give back. She did everything for me. But if to say okay, when I was growing up, she just mommy said if I go leave her, I'm not in normal. So